cow.
Start by removing the 3 12mm bolts holding the airbox. Disconnect the MAF sensor and remove the airbox and air inlet tube. Remove all accompanying vacuum lines. Be careful not to flex the inlet tube too much, because if it is old and brittle, that could encourage it to crack or break. Make sure to mark which cylinder the coil packs belong to. Remove the 3 10mm nuts holding the coil packs on the right side of the engine. Remove the connectors. Again, be gentle. Make sure to mark the wires. I marked them multiple times along the wire from one side of the engine to the other. Undo the spark plug wire connectors from the coils. Break each of the spark plugs loose and remove them. Put copper antices on the end of each of the spark plug threads, making sure not to get it on the end of the plug. Carefully place the spark plug back in and tighten it to hand tight. Repeat for the other 2 spark plugs. Torque each spark plug to 13 foot-pounds. I like to put a bit of dielectric grease or silicone grease in the end of the tube to create a better connection for the spark plug. Put the coils back in. The 10mm bolts get torqued to 5 to 7 foot-pounds. This is the spark plug wire set that I purchased. I'll put a link in the description. Compare the spark plug wire lengths for the old wires and line them up in their correct positions so you can begin to route them across the top of the dust shield. I found it easier to remove all the spark plug wires from their holders completely rather than trying to trace each one's path. Make sure and mark both ends of the new wires so you know where to route them on the other side of the engine. Pull the spark plug wires off the spark plugs on the left side of the engine. Pay attention to how the wires are routed. To create more space, remove the 10mm bolt holding on the ground wire and the diagnostic port. To reach the middle spark plug tube, you'll have to move the bracket for the vacuum line out of the way. Break the spark plugs loose. The back plug doesn't have any obstructions at this point. I chose to remove and replace these spark plugs one at a time since they were a bit trickier to remove and replace, therefore I didn't want them out longer than they each needed to be. Torque each spark plug to 13 foot-pounds. Remember to put dielectric or silicone grease in the end of the boot. Push the boots all the way into the spark plug hole. Put the 2 brackets and the diagnostic port back in and anything else you may have moved out of the way.
Put the airbox back in, hook all the vacuum lines back up, hook the MAP sensor back up, and then test your work by starting the car.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe below so we can help other people find this video. I offer automotive education and consulting, so if you need help completing this job, my contact information is in the description below.